All right, what's up, guys? Tech here. Welcome back to another live stream. How's everybody doing today? So I have bought myself um, white lights, and I decided to add a little bit more to the setup. Um, so I think that this looks a lot better. I actually showed my friend, and he went crazy. So let me just see here.
A lot better.
All right, and it sounds a lot better too. Okay, cool. Sounds really cool too. Let me just see here. Cool. All right, I got the chat going here. Let's see, I already have one like from Facebook. Awesome. Wow, 5 people in here today. Cool. Awesome stuff, guys. Connor, what's up, man? How's everything going, bro? All right, like this, Hugo. I got my what's going on, Tech was Tech. Got my family from Portugal watching. Hola. Got Hugo Brito in the chat. What's up, man? Put the mic near you, bro. Yes, and move the Mac. All right. Cool. As long as you say that this sounds better. Very stressed, but getting a video out, which is good. Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, so I wanted to come live, because I have nothing to do today. And I'm not going to be able to live stream on Wednesday like I usually do. So I said, hey, why not hang out and talk with my tech friends and talk a little bit about why I really think that the Google event isn't necessary at this point in time. I also want you guys in the chat to let me know what you guys think about this, because honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like Android has this thing where they'll unveil or, show us everything before the actual event. And it's like, wow. Okay. So I want to know your thoughts. How's the Dongle Book Pro holding up? I know, I have dongles everywhere, don't I? Oh man, listen, it's really good, man. I really think it's holding up pretty good, I think. I mean, I know I have all this a mess, but hopefully when my friend comes over, Hugo Brito, he can help me and make my wire management here a little bit better, but we'll see. The event is just a formality, and it's more for press over the tech community. Yeah, true. I don't know, man. Like, I saw that Google pretty much gave us everything we need to know about the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro, and then I'm like, what? Like, seriously, so that's why I'm like, is there really need of an event? If we already know everything. Hang on, I gotta get this Discord thing out of here, because is there really need for an event, because we already know everything? You know what I mean? The only thing I haven't seen is like the Google Home setup, if they're gonna release anything, tablets, and the Google Watch, if that's gonna even be coming out. So that's why I'm like, what? So I also want to know your thoughts and everything. So new wall coming up. Yeah, so we're actually gonna build a new wall over here, over this one, of course. And the setup is gonna look really nice. We're gonna have pictures of our islands because me and Hugo are from different our families are from different places in Portugal. So we're gonna have that over here. I don't know, maybe and Hugo, if you're okay with it, maybe I'll grab a frame and put my logo and then switch out the frames when I'm live. I don't know, but I'm thinking about it. To be fair, John leaked the phone, so they had no choice. Yeah, yeah, that is true though. That is true. Um, but and I'm not trying to be an Apple fan here, but it's just like no other companies do this, so you know what I mean? Miles Tech, I am home at my office. Um, just a new setup. Yeah, man. I guess you kind of missed it. This is so you know how me and Hugo do our own thing for Facebook. We're gonna be actually doing it over here. He brought this table over, and so I'm gonna be using it for my own stuff as well. Um, we still have some pictures and stuff to put up um, over here, so it's gonna look really cool, I think. I have LED lights, which I really love. So yeah, man, you gotta get used to it. You're gonna be seeing it a heck of a lot if you're gonna be watching my streams and videos, man. I hate to tell you, man. I hate to tell you. Man, I think I should go live more often in the afternoons. I for years I've been going live in the morning, but I think afternoon would be better because a heck of a lot of you are watching right now. I had 8 people now, and you guys are all in chat, which is awesome. I've never had people talk too much in chat when I'm live in the morning, so awesome. I've recently switched my entire filming workflow to my iPhone over my DSLR, and so far people haven't really cared. Wait, what? Are you serious right now? Damn! You pull off really cool. You have secrets. You have secrets you're not telling people. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I've actually been doing my videos and streams with StreamYard, um, just because I like having the audio from the mic. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that more often or if I should do it with the kit that I have, with the mic and tripod that I have. So we'll see. TVD is all done on my. Whoa. Damn. Okay. I did not know that. I did not know that. That's awesome. That is awesome. Um Yo, Barry Johnson in the house. What's up, Barry? What's up? What's up? Barry, if you could DM me, I tried DMing you, but I couldn't. Your DMs are closed, so I could not reach you. I was actually going to ask you if you wanted to hop on today's stream, and I couldn't, and then I completely forgot to get a hold of you through Twitter. I have a separate account. Are you available now to come on? Because if you are, I have a separate account on my Mac here that I can DM you the link if you're available. I'm driving, but we will definitely sync up before. Awesome, man. Really awesome. That'll be awesome, bro. Because I know you're a Pixel fan, and I want to know your thoughts. Uh, about especially this subject that I'm talking about. What are your thoughts on the whole fact that I'm sorry, that Google is giving us the details of everything about the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro before the event, because I saw that and I'm like, okay. Edit online movie. I think we need to have a talk about a video. I had an idea which you could possibly. Yeah, DM me and we'll talk. I have I have time this week, so when it comes to videos, I have time. When it comes to the streams, not really. So that's why I'm live today. But yeah, Barry and Tech was Tech. If you guys could DM me and we'll talk, that'd be awesome. And if anyone wants a link to talk about this subject and give your thoughts, let me know and I'll definitely send that over to you guys. Okay, so I just read the first 3 words of this. You edited iMovie. We definitely need to talk. We definitely need to talk. Damn. I'm getting red hydrogen 1 vibes from the pixel marketing strategy. Yeah, exactly. Um, I don't know. And it makes me think if Apple's gonna be doing the same thing now, considering everybody else does. All right, yeah. It's gonna be from the my podcast account, but I will definitely send that over to you. You're gonna have to message me because I cannot. DMs are closed apparently. Tech was tech. I'm not sure what's going on, so if you could send me a DM, and I will definitely give you the link. Um, DM me on the TU podcast. All right, that's where you can DM me, man, because I am not able to DM you. I don't know why, but cool. On which account? The TA Tech account, Barry? I am following you on TA Tech, I think. I'll have to check that out later. Um, if you're talking about the podcast account, I don't think I'm following you here. Yeah, I'm definitely following you there. I'll try to get a hold of you again. I don't know. I'm definitely following you because I tried before the stream and I couldn't do it. So I don't know what's going on with that. All right. Paste. Boom. Yeah, I just sent you the link. Tech was Tech. Just sent you that, man. Just give me a heads up when you're ready. Ready, ready to be brought in, Techless? All right, let me see here. Hey, what's up, man?
How's it going? I'm good now,
Good.
yourself. I'm good now. Can you hear me okay? See me okay?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Everything looks
Still,
nice.
yeah, my whole situation with the Mac Mini, it's not great. So I'm
Oh,
working off the laptop.
oh man, what's
Yeah.
going on with that? If
Apple refuses to fix my Mac Mini.
oh
Yeah.
damn, that's not good.
Because they refuse to let me ship it into them, even though we have no Apple stores here. So that's fun. Very
Okay,
fun.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
that's
yeah, it was stable enough to edit a video anyways,
right. Oh
hopefully. And yeah. Oh, did I lose you?
yeah, a little bit there, but you're back.
No, no. Okay, my Wi-Fi isn't really stable where I am now. Let me turn
Oh, gotcha.
the key light here. Main lights here.
That Wi-Fi, man, it's always a problem, huh?
Yeah, it's always a
Oh
problem. Yeah,
man. So, what do you think of
yeah.
my new setup here? I'm like
Oh,
really,
it's great. Yeah, it
man. This
is.
is
It's very good.
I'm actually liking. So
Yeah.
I actually went to a store last night, and I had gone out to dinner with my parents. And I'm like, you know what? I'm right here. Why not? I sent my friend a message who I'm doing the Facebook show with. I don't know if you heard me talk about it.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, I think I'm gonna buy white lights because the yellow and white lights
Mhm.
because I have the ring light that has a white light, and it's
Yeah.
like between the yellow and white lights that I have, it's not
They
working.
don't
So
match. No.
I'm gonna get all white lights and see how I like it. And
Yeah.
I had FaceTimed him before I went live, and he's like, "Why didn't you do that before?" I'm like, "I don't know," because it never
Yeah.
came into my mind. So
So
I
look,
really like. He
there's a
gave
bunch of
me
lights here that could do with replacing, but I'm not going to do that.
he gave me the string light right there, and
That's handy out.
dude, oh my
Yeah.
god, I love it. I really do. I could live stream like this every day now. Like
It's
I
actually,
thought I thought I liked doing it because of the microphone that I have on my desk.
yeah.
I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with that now because now I'm using this one. Um,
I mean, you could always flip it on eBay or something, or
yeah,
keep it
that's what
around
I'm
because
thinking too. Probably sell
you'll
it on
need it.
Facebook.
You'll need it eventually, anyways. So it's better to build up a
Yeah,
kit. I
that's
mean,
true. That is true.
like I said, I'm not using this for the most of my video production now. It's all condensed down into. Wait for it.
So
Just
I don't
this,
know.
and
Wow.
that.
So I don't
That's
know if
all
you
I
want
took
to
with
talk
me.
about that on live
Yeah,
stream, but I definitely want to talk to you
a bit
on how
exclusive.
you pulled it off, especially editing with iMovie.
Yeah, all done on the new ninth generation iPad, the budget
Damn,
iPad.
man.
Editing
Damn.
4K 60. The footage came to 10 gigabytes that I was editing on this thing and
Wow.
held up like a champ. Yeah, it can
Wow, that's
scroll.
awesome.
So yeah, like better than this 11 Pro. It can do
Yeah.
this, so it's
Shoot.
absolutely insane. Yeah,
Damn.
it's just
Your production quality though is just on point, and I'm trying to get there, and I feel like I'm getting there.
yeah, you are.
I was actually telling
Mm,
my family friend that I really
yeah.
hope my parents don't hear me because they'll like go insane because we've been spending so much money. But like I'm pretty
Yeah.
much down pat with like the setup
Mhm.
and everything, especially like with the lighting and everything. The only
Yeah.
thing that I would really need right now is probably a camera. Like I was saying, if I had a
Yeah.
camera, I think things would step up. Now, I
This and a
actually have been
camera. Yeah.
recording. I've been recording with an app called ProTake on my phone.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a really good app.
oh my gosh! Between it's crazy the amount of difference that you can tell
Oh yeah.
between recording on your actual camera app versus that app. I'm just like,
If I could
seriously?
recommend if I could recommend Filmic Pro, you can choose completely uncompressed options. They look
Oh, really? But
and you can do
that
raw log video, and it's way
mm,
better.
that's paid though,
You can
isn't it?
it is paid, but it's a one-time purchase, and that's why I picked it. That's why I picked it
Oh,
up
okay.
because it does let you do so much more, and that paired with LumaFusion, yeah. I mean
Wow.
this is not you can't take this everywhere with you.
Oh
And when
yeah,
I'm
yeah, that's for
filming,
sure.
oftentimes it's run and gun. So I was
Right.
taking this, camera batteries, camera chargers,
Yep.
laptops, laptop chargers. I was
Whoops, lost them again. Oops. All right, we lost you,
am I
man.
back? Okay,
Yeah, you're
I'm
back. You're
back.
back.
Yeah. But yeah, my point was I was taking this. It was about 10 kgs worth of camera equipment with me when I was traveling,
Yep.
just for the sake of maintaining my production values. So I've been able to streamline it all down to an iPhone. Like I could literally go off for 4 months and run the entire
Really?
channel off this. Yeah, this
Wow.
alone could run the entire channel. It wouldn't be to the highest standards, but I could still pull off everything I need to do. I mean, that's all my iOS 15 coverage and my
Right.
iPad coverage, like the
Yeah.
Apple event coverage, that was all done on my iPhone.
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah,
That's really insane, dude.
that's all done on my iPhone.
Yeah,
And the fact that you can do, yeah, it's just you can do a lot with it. Yeah, if you
that's
put in
great.
the time to learn.
That's
Yeah,
great,
I
man.
mean,
Cool.
I'm not. Hmm,
Now I got
what's the
wires
chat
all over the
saying?
place here. So um
Yeah, yeah, my cable management isn't either.
oh
So
wow.
you're not doing the worst.
That's a nice screen you
Yeah.
got there. What
It actually
what are
only
you
cost me
using?
150 euros, down from 350. It's a Dell P2224. No, P2422H.
Oh
And the
wow.
P stands for professional and the H stands for height adjustable. So it's actually a really nice
Wow.
monitor. It's a really nice 24-inch monitor, and I only paid 150 euros for it. And it's pretty much better than the Pro Display next year in pretty much every way, because I don't have to shell out a bucket load for it.
Damn. That's great, man. So
Mhm.
back to going to like the Pixel event.
Oh yeah,
What are your thoughts of like
yeah. It's so the Pixel event itself.
I'm not trying to say anything bad about it, but at the same
Yeah,
time, like I feel that giving all this information loses hype for the stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. In a sense, it would. Um, so what I would say is this: it's a marketing strategy. So you saw what they did last year, or OnePlus did with Marquez. They let him use the OnePlus 9 early, and they let him, because the big feature was the high refresh rate. So they let him
Right.
show that off. They let him show the cameras off, but they didn't let him see the design, show the design. So
Hmm.
that's what they did. They make it look better for what it is, and
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
build up hype. That way, everyone's going to watch the stream, and they'll announce a few other products with it, maybe the Google Watch, which is heavily rumored. Then it'll all build from there. But the fact they're building off hype, that's how they're doing it.
Yeah. And I mean, and I get that, but I don't know. Do you think that there's going to be more products coming out, or what are your thoughts? Because we're kind of
I
expecting the Google Watch coming out, right? And I'm not sure if anything else
we
is
are
going to be
expecting
coming.
that. Yeah, we are expecting this to come out. I'll just be 1 minute there. I have to answer the door.
Oh, okay. So, what are you guys' thoughts about this? Are you guys expecting anything to be coming out? Are you guys gonna get anything to be that's coming out? So I was thinking, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not, but I was thinking of trying um the Pixel 6. Um just because, like, I don't know, I feel like there's been a lot of hype to it, and I think that um you know, I don't know, my eye has been really caught on it. So, if I could get somebody to send it to me that's already tried it, I would definitely do it. But I don't know. Welcome back, man. You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, it's the hardware button on the laptop that does that. Um, yeah, I mean the Google Pixel event. I'm personally not really excited about any tech events now.
No.
But the Google one is going to be one to watch out for. It is going to be one to watch out for.
Yeah.
I'm in this weird situation where everything I have I'm happy with,
Yeah.
and I don't
See,
really need to
that
upgrade. I mean,
that's the same with me.
and the
Like,
fact,
I a lot of people were
yeah,
asking me if I was gonna get like the iPhone 13, and I'm just like, I got the
yeah,
12 Pro, and I mean, I got my Apple Watch
you don't
SE.
need it.
I'm pretty much all set. The only thing that
Yeah.
I would really want, and honestly, it's just for one feature. It is
Oh yeah.
the iPad 9 that you have. Um,
Oh yeah.
because
Oh yeah.
and the only thing with that is, like, I really want center stage. You know what I mean? Like,
I love
that
center stage. I'm
man,
actually
listen,
I'm picking up a mount
listen,
for the
like,
tripod so I can stick it up there and film videos
yeah,
somehow.
exactly. Exactly. Um,
Mm.
I
And then
was honestly
I can
I
condense
was
my watch
honestly
so it's
when
just that.
yeah,
Mhm.
I was honestly going for the
Mhm.
I was gonna go for the
Mini.
iPad Mini 6, and then
Mhm.
they unveiled the iPad 9, and for a cheaper price, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that has to be
Killer
mine.
value.
So this morning I was
This is killer value.
oh, I'm sure, yeah. Yeah. And I mean, it doesn't, like, it all looks the same and stuff, but it's all the internals. You know what I mean? Like, it's all uh
Yeah.
what's different
It's
with the
literally just an
internal.
internals upgrade.
It, um
I mean, it's a
and
it's an
this
iPad.
morning it was actually funny because this morning my mom and I were having a conversation. during breakfast, and she was like, "Hey,
All right.
Christmas is around the corner. I mean, I know we're still in the beginning of October, but have you already thought of what you wanted for Christmas?" And I'm just like, um,
You don't
yeah.
want to mention it.
I'm biting
You,
my
you
tongue
don't.
because, like, I know that, like, we've been spending so much money this year, and I'm just like, listen, it's nothing that, you know, I actually want to get something for myself this year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Honestly, I'm afraid to
Enzo
actually
Vera.
look at it.
What's up,
Uh,
Enzo Vera?
how's things? Yeah, I'm
Um,
afraid to share it a little bit, but I'm not going to give an exact figure because that
okay.
wouldn't look great. I'll let you guess how much
Okay.
in the in the financial year of 2021 have I spent on equipment.
Oh God.
I'm going to say this is the biggest year I've ever spent on money, and this is why I'm not spending anything. Well, let me just get the exact figure up here so you can guess. But let's just keep in mind, this is when I started investing into my channel, and why you're doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Any idea?
No.
Yeah, go on.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's over 2,000 euros before
Really?
I count for the things I've sold.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's just on
Yeah,
like
I
camera equipment
like.
types. It all adds up very quickly.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah. Yeah.
and an iPhone does it all. Like your iPhone does 90% of what that camera
And
will,
that's the thing for me.
if
Like,
not better.
obviously, I mean, obviously, things would be better if I had more expensive equipment, and, like, if I had bought, like, the really good production lights and everything. But I can do just the same with my iPhone and the lights that I have already. You know what I mean? Um, I've always said you don't need
Yeah,
the,
and it does it perfectly.
I mean,
Like that camera,
look
I
at where
only
I am
invested in
today.
because I have the business around it. That's the only reason.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like,
No,
look at
no.
where I am today. I personally, this
Did I
setup
miss
that I
it?
have now, I never thought I
Yeah,
was gonna have this. I always said, and I don't know if my friend, who I'm gonna be
no, no.
Hugo, who I'm gonna be doing the show with, is here, but, like, I've even joked around with him and said, I'm gonna go to your house and do my shows from there, because he 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 is the type of person where he likes
Yeah.
everything professional, and um and he had a great setup. Unfortunately, he had his parents had to sell the
Yeah,
house, so now we're gonna be doing the show at my house. And I told him, I said, listen, this
yeah,
table is coming to my house. I'm gonna use it to my advantage, you know. And then, like, he had given me
yeah.
the string lights, so things, I
Things are kicking
listen
off.
again.
Yeah,
Like I said, I never thought I was
I
gonna
always tell
come
this.
where I am today.
I always tell the story, but I'll tell it again. Like I started 6 years ago now, making content, my first tech content 6 years
Yeah.
ago, on a 16 gigabyte iPhone 6. I
Mhm.
edited on that thing. I made all the videos on that thing, the thumbnails on that thing, and
Yeah.
it did what 720p, not even 1080p, 720, 30 frames a second on the front camera. Did the
Yeah.
job
Okay.
for up until 2017. It did the job. So from 2015 to 2017, I ran my entire channel off that.
Oh
I
yeah.
had 100 subscribers in that time. Video quality isn't everything.
No. No.
Yeah, it's not
Um.
everything.
No, it's not. And, like, I've heard a lot of people say, even yourself, that
Mhm.
the audio is more important than video, and it's true. And it's true
Yeah,
because I even said this, even podcasting, even the podcast, there are people,
yeah,
uh, I'm sure there are people on this stream right now that probably have their phone or
yeah,
whatever to the side and they're doing their life. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing with
yeah,
podcasts. Yeah, it's fun to do live streams of your podcast, but it's
yeah,
always good to have
yeah,
something on the side for those people who can't watch the stream. You know what I mean?
yeah. That's it. Exactly. Like, and that's great. There's options there, and
Right.
that's why I brought in the Tech audio streams. Basically, I take all the audio from my video, take it from the video feed out of it, and upload that as a podcast so people can watch that at a later
Yeah.
date. I
See.
upload them in bulk at the end of the month.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
It's fun. Like me and my
it's just
friend,
another way of
um, me and my friend
diversifying your
Benji,
revenue.
who have the podcast, like we always say, like, should we record it? Should we go live with it? Um, I personally like going live and interacting with the chat. Um, but at the same time,
Yeah,
you know, not everybody can do it, but like it's still good to have those options if people want to go back and see it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So,
of
but
course it is.
yeah. So
Yeah, I will say with the whole podcasting thing, TechCast I feel is about to get a whole lot bigger. I'm not going to say a
really,
lot, but it's about to get big, like very big.
ooh,
I've been
wow! I can't wait to hear your.
working on stuff in the background. I'll share that with you later off stream because I'm not sure if I can talk about it yet.
Okay,
It's going
awesome,
to be
man!
big.
Can't wait to hear it. Can't wait to hear it.
So, yeah.
If anybody in the chat has any questions,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And your
be wrapping it up
podcast is good
pretty
as well. I've
soon.
been listening.
What is it?
Yeah.
Your connection's going.
Oh no, I just said yeah. Your podcast is very good as well. Yeah. That's not great. Oh well. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's going back and forth, man.
Yeah. I have to head anyways. Yeah.
All right,
All
man.
right.
I'll talk to you soon.
I'll see you in a bit anyways.
All right. Thank you to Tech Tech for coming on. Really appreciate you, man. I know we had a little bit of issues, but still great to have you. Like I said, if anybody else has any questions or even wants to hop on for a little bit longer, I can go for a little bit longer, probably another half an hour or so. Yo, Sequence, what's up, bro? What's up, Mark? Mark, you want a link? I know I had invited you and I wanted to see if you were still available. Let me know, man. I can go for another half an hour or so, so just let me know. And I'll definitely get that over to you. All right, awesome. I'm gonna send it to you through my podcast Twitter, so you'll be getting that in 2 seconds. All right, just sent that over to you, man. Yeah, I was actually just about to hop off because nobody was really talking, but if you want to come on and have a chat, that'd be awesome. Glad I didn't miss it. Yeah, of course not, man. I just had a guest on, and if he had stayed a little bit longer, I would have gone longer, but Damn, 2012. Okay. Nice. I didn't know your MacBook was a 2012, man. That's pretty cool. I don't know why I'm doing stuff with this thing when I have my mouse right here. All right, cool. It's activated. I'm gonna go back to um I want to go back to this comment from my friend Nick. I don't know if you're still here, bro, but I mean, if you're into it, cool. If you're not, it's whatever. But I honestly I like their events and seeing the products that are coming out. It's just the fact that when you reveal everything before the event that you've confirmed, that's where it's like I understand that they want to hype up, these products coming out even more, but at the same time, you're ruining the event. People are not going to watch the event if they already know what's going to be coming out. That's just me, you know. But I want to hear what you guys think about that, though, especially you, Mark. I'll let you fire up your stuff, and once you're ready, just let me know. I see people are coming back. What's up? What's up? We got a guest joining us shortly as well, Mark Sequence. So let's see how this goes. Ooh, I might stream in the afternoons from now on. I feel like there will be a lot more people joining and communicating in the chats. I gotta test it out more though, especially during the week. Let me just make sure. Okay, you guys can hear me, right? Okay. I muted my mic with it, and damn. Whoopsie. Keep talking to the audience while I prepare to hop. Yeah, man, I was like talking and I clicked the button on my mic and it completely screwed everything up. Whoopsie. But as long as you guys can hear me, let me know. Entertain. uh yeah, I mean I pretty much said what I wanted to say. I actually want to look up, let's see, Google 6 event. All right. Nope. Google Store. All right. Let's see if I can share. Kind of wish I had the. Let's see here. Entire screen. Boom. All right. Let me know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you guys can. Cool. So this is the Pixel 6 phones. We've already gone through that. I think that's the only thing that's really on the site here. Let me see, learn more. Yeah. So meet the Google Tensor. I've already gone through pretty much everything on this site. So I just wanted to see if there was anything else that they shared. But I mean, we already, like I said, we already know pretty much everything about this phone. So, you know, it would honestly be cool if other companies did the same thing. Like I said, I know like Samsung's done it. And like I said before, I just wonder if any other company would do the same thing. Because in a way, like, I feel like it would be cool, but at the same time, it kind of makes me think, well, okay, I know everything. I'm not going to watch the event because I'm not going to learn anything. You know what I mean? Now, if they're going to show more products that they're not going to be showing, then cool, you know? But I don't know. I've heard that prices are also going to vary. I did talk about that before. Um, I heard that it's going to be like, the same prices as iPhones, like between 600, 700, for the base models, and over 1,000 for the Pro models. I don't know exact prices, but I don't know if they've actually given those yet. Like, that's the only thing that I didn't see on the website. How's that setup going, Mark? Oh, man. All right. Mark, just let me know when you're ready to come on. Just give me a thumbs up. All right.
Let's do it. Yo.
Yo, what's up, Mark?
What's up? Let's do it. Yo. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear the stream though.
Oh, okay, hold on. I had it on the here we go. How's that? Better?
All right, we're good.
All right. So what are we talking here? What do we let's see. Is Google whole event worthy? No, I don't think so. But that's just me, and you know how I am. I love Apple, so.
Yeah, that's the same thing with me, man. That's the same thing with me.
No, let's see. I think
like
didn't last time with when you were talking about that, it reminded me of the last people for the fold and the flip, the flippy floppies. Didn't the embargo end before they were actually announced, before, like at the
Yeah.
beginning of the event rather than the end? So everyone flooded the YouTube videos, and everyone went to go pull up all the reviews and the first impressions and the unboxings, and like before the, you know, like while they were still talking or doing whatever their stuff. Hey, here at Samsung, blah 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 blah.
And I've seen that with the iPhones where like the event is still going on and people are already releasing their videos, but at the same time, I mean, whatever. I mean, I personally think that they should wait until the end, but I just think, again, like I said, releasing it before the event is going to lose all the hype for the people who wanted to watch the event in the first place. You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too, you know, pessimistic. I don't know, man. I think.
Well, we'll see what they do. I mean, like, for sure they want to make a thing of it. Like, I get that events want to make a thing of it. Like, that's not the issue. But I think it was silly of them to make the embargo end before the official, launch of the product. At least at the end, move that timeline to the end. I don't know if Google's going to make the same mistake. Hopefully they're paying attention, so that someone can tell them, hey, let's not do that. Let's not do what Samsung did.
So, man. I hope so. I don't know, man. It's gonna be really, really tough. I'm honestly gonna make content, whenever this comes out. I'll probably do a stream. I mean, if anybody wants to stream with me, I'll do a stream.
Like a live, like a pixel stream?
Yeah. After the event to talk about my thoughts, because I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't know why, but like, especially this year, like I've said, I feel like this year, for me anyway, I think that the Pixel has just like opened my eyes. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't felt this way about Samsung or anybody else. I feel like that, just the whole, software and everything, just it's different. So,
Yeah, I think I've said before that, since I was on, like, my first phone was a Sidekick, which they should bring back, by the way. Then I had like just a regular flip phone, it was like one of the free phones from that Sprint had at the time. Then I think like an old LG where I don't think it had LG, it just said Sprint on it. But if you went to like Metro, it said Metro on the phone, right? So I had experienced Android, and then the iPhone 4 came out, or at least by the time I was like ready for a phone, I think I was able to grab one. I don't remember when during its life cycle, but it was like $50 for the like the lowest storage configuration one, with a 2-year contract or whatever. And I'm like, damn, $50 gets me in an Apple product, an Apple iPhone. I'm like, okay, cool, hell yeah. And I haven't really paid any attention to Android since, but with that, not really, like, the folds and the flips, first gen, second gen. Now the third gen finally looks like there's like, they're a solid, they've refined it, right? They look solid.
It really well.
Yeah, and aside from those, which were gimmicks, at least in the beginning, because of all the problems that they had, which I think they ironed out those kinks. But not really for me. It had very little, if any, effect at me as a consumer, because I've already kind of made my decision, to be Apple, and I've only had this thing for one. This is last year, so I only had I just bought an iPad last year. I got the mid 2012 that I've had for since actually I got it brand new. It was 2015, and it was the cheapest I can get a 15-inch. Screen size from Best Buy, but they had like leftover stock, so they pulled a brand new, still in the box, mid 2012. So as I was paying for this thing and walked out of the store with it, it was already 3 years old. So
wow.
So that's why it's like what, nine now? It's like 9 years old already. A little over 9, because it's fall already. So you know, and then the watch. I think I got the first one, and then the third one, and then first one, fourth one, and then this is the sixth. So last year. So that's kind of where my head's been and where my focus has been. You know, oh, Apple this, Apple that, and you know, fast forward to now.
Same thing with me. Like, and it's completely true. I'm not gonna say it's not.
Yeah.
When you know, we've always heard when you buy one product, it always leads you to buy the next and the next and the next. And
yeah.
You know what? I kept saying, "Oh, that's not true." Like when my friends threw that at me, because they're always throwing, "Oh, you're such an Apple fan, this, that, the other," and I'm just like,
Of course I am. Yeah.
Listen, it's what works for me. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, they're absolutely right. You know, but because it's true, like they all work together, and the same thing with Google, and that's why that I opened my eyes to it, because Google's hardware and software work so well that you want it. You know what I mean? Like nothing against Samsung, nothing at all, but I just feel like Apple and Google, when it comes to the products working together, that's where it's at. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You
know,
it's
like the main.
People always say, "Oh, you've never owned Samsung that long. You don't know what you're talking about." I'm sorry. I'm talking from my experiences. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, of course. I mean, I haven't touched an Android yet, but maybe because it was unimpressive at the time, and then when I got my hands on that iPhone 4, I'm like, whoa, what is this thing? Like, I mean, marketing is marketing, sure, but I mean, like, it just worked and like magic and all this stuff, and I was just, I was blown away by it, and it's a gorgeous phone, gorgeous design. I'm like, yeah, everyone, like, whether people needed like smartphones was not like as serious as it is now. Yes, not only do you need your own phone, which this was more than a decade ago, where you were like, maybe people need a phone, sure, but do they need a smartphone? No, hell no. You just need something with a number pad and good cell phone service, right? Hopefully for emergencies and stuff. But so for like a smartphone thing, I wanted to be, that's kind of where it did it for me. Because I wanted to get like the gadgets and the gizmos and the latest thing and get into it. I was my
you're like me. You wanted the latest and greatest.
I'm like, oh, what is it? You're like, yeah, like right. So like I need a phone, but I want a smartphone, and if I'm gonna get a smartphone, then I might as well get one of the best cream of the crop that I can get, that Apple logo. So from
that's gonna work.
Right. So from that to now, the main point I'm getting here. So I gave you the backstory to show you that, like, while I had very little, if any, interest at all or effect of what Android was doing, now with those pixel renders and even the fold and the flip, I'm like, damn, they look decent. They look pretty damn, they look good. Not for $1,500, $1,400, $1,800, $2,000 for me, not for me, but for when I saw those pixel renders come out, I'm like, damn, like that's. It's like, damn, I was like, whoa, they look good. They look good.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I've come out with this thing where, like, foldables are not the future. They are and they're not at the same time, I feel. I feel like they are for a certain amount of people. And I said this the other day. I don't know if you were on the stream that I had my friend who's not really a tech person, but he wanted to talk about it. And, and he even said, these new flip phones and foldable phones are for the techies. I mean, you don't see a day-to-day person going and buying a Galaxy Flip or a Fold. I haven't seen it yet.
I think one of the Telosa podcasts, the newest episode that just came out, they were talking about that. Did you see that one?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
That exact scenario of this was all. I guess it was luck, because they had nothing else in stock. It wasn't even like their money that they were buying it. It was a company phone, and that was it. They put no thought into it at all. It was just Here, go get yourself something from the store, and then give us the receipt so we can. And okay, and that's it. Regular people don't really care. They don't care, man.
No.
Well, there's no quicker way for us to isolate ourselves even further than they already have as the geeks and the nerds and the techies and all that stuff, right? Then oh, what about this phone? Or why did you get this? It's like, dude, it's a phone. Get off me. They use phones the way we use doorknobs. You know what I mean? Like it's
exactly.
It's just a thing. Though. It's just let me open this door and that's it. I'm done with that door opening thing. The door's open. I can continue and move forward with my life. Like they don't. Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Like I try to get my parents into the whole thing. I've told this story hundreds of times. My dad used to have a flip phone, and it was hilarious. So we went into the store, and I was on the phone with a family friend or whatever, and my dad walks up to the guy and was like, "Hey, I just got this phone, but it's not working anymore. I need a new one." And he's like, "Okay, well, we have hundreds of phones," showing him all the new Galaxy and iPhones and everything. And he's like, "Oh, I just wanted something basic like this flip phone that I used to have." The guy looks at me and looks at my dad and goes, "What is this, in the 80s, 90s? We don't have those phones anymore." And I'm just like, seriously? I'm like, I kept telling him before, I'm like, don't expect to get these flip phones anymore. He's like, it's Verizon. Of course they're going to have it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
this is 2018, for frick's sake. They're not going to have much. If they do, they're not going to have many of them.
Yeah, man. I think we've talked about it before too. It was one of the bigger selling points, along with the variety. Like, sure, like that's and Android. I guess one of the pros and cons, like that, the customization and the variety is a double-edged sword. It's like because there's so many different versions and variations, even within companies or multiple companies that have multiple offerings, and not I think it's too much choice, but
oh god,
usually, but generally it's good to have choice, but when I remember is way back when one of the reasons people would go Android instead of Apple would be to save money because they were the cheaper alternative. Yeah, they still have cheap phones that you can grab today, and by that I mean inexpensive. I'm sure they're decent, but as far as price, very, very low prices. Now you can go broker on an Android than an iPhone. The most expensive iPhone is maybe 14 something, 15 something, and then taxes maybe 15, 16 ish or so. But $1,800 starting plus taxes,
right?
For the Fold. Damn.
Yeah, no, I'm all set with that. But I'm actually wondering if they have like Apple has where you can do trade-ins with the devices. Like if you were to trade in your current phone for the new phone,
they do
get it cheaper.
Well, I think you just get a credit towards it.
Yeah.
You get a credit, like as far as I think gift card, or they might already like deduct it from the thing from the checkout process and then do it that way.
Right. I don't know, man. Like that's another thing. Like I feel like every year, and this is the same with any company, Apple, Samsung, whatever. The other thing is like these phones are becoming so expensive. I don't know how like people can do it sometimes. You know what I mean?
Financing. The way that I buy just about everything that you can see in this photo, in this
dude,
backdrop.
Can we appreciate your sub there, by the way? Like, damn.
It belongs to the credit card companies until I'm done paying it off. Really, I mean, like you figure, like this. What is that? The Switch that I hardly touch. I hardly play with it. Right here, this guy in the back. Wow. I got the unofficial Gadget Cast headphones that I keep forgetting I have to send to like the left ear cup stops working. I gotta mail that to Soundcore and ask for a new one or for them to fix it. The Peloton, actually this I do own, so this I finally paid it off, but it took a year. Affirm I think had some really good deals with it, and then this thing I'm still paying for with Sprint. So the same way you would buy a phone or an accessory, right? iPads. So I think I'm maybe one more year out. I think it was 2 years. So July of last year to July of this year, and then I think July next year maybe I think it'll be paid off by then. But I mean, yeah, like that same thing for if either someone has like a credit card or a good credit card that they would want to use, or I mean, again, we all know what interest is, right? And like that it's cheaper with cash, but then that means you have to have the cash.
Exactly.
With carrier deals have been pretty good in that anything that I grab through Sprint, which I guess now would be T-Mobile because T-Mobile is they're merging or whatever, would be 0% anyways. So I think the taxes, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think it's like what is it like $2 or sometimes $100 to $300, I think, depending on the storage configuration that you're getting, that you need to put down the day of, and then you can get, what is it, the 30, 40, maybe $50 a month in payments. But you remember how they used to have contracts? It would be to, get this and get that, and you get like a little incentive, but you had to agree for a 2-year service contract. The payments now are 2 years and sometimes more, 24, 28, 30 months of payments. So there's no contract, but not for service. Now you have a contract for your phone or for your iPad for sometimes longer, for 30 months, dude. Like what?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember. I don't exactly remember like the deal it was, but like I'm gonna use this for example. Like if you bought a new iPhone, you could get an Apple Watch for half off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
that's right. I remember that.
Dude,
oh yeah.
I said
yeah.
Okay, so listen to this. So I had this was a couple of years ago when my mom, when the 10R was just released.
Yeah.
And I had the original Apple Watch, and
the Series 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And I told my mom, I'm like, I really want a new Apple Watch because I was getting into the tech world and seeing where people were saying, software updates are important, this, that, the other. And at that time, software updates were done for that watch. So I'm like, God damn, like, I need a new Apple Watch at this point. So I kept trying to convince my mom, and she was like, maybe for Christmas. 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. Keep saying that. So her phone finally craps the bed, and she has to go for a new one. And by that time, the Series 4 came out. So I'm like, yay, new Apple Watch, whatever. I wasn't going to say anything. I'm like, all right, let's see what they say, whatever. So they're like, you can get the Series 4 Apple Watch for half off today if you want to if you want to do it. I'm like, Mom?
Yeah, of course.
She's like, yeah, let's do it. But I'm like,
how much?
dude, like paying less for the phone and for the watch, like, come on. That's a deal nobody can break. You know what I mean? So I finally did that. Again, a couple years later now with the Apple Watch SE, it was like 200. I think I can't really remember what the original price was. It was in the 300s, but for Mother's Day, it was like 270 at a local BJ's. And I look at it and I'm just like, this is the perfect thing. So I go to my dad, come with me. I want to show you something. So me and my dad are there. My mom walks up behind us and she goes, what are you guys doing? And I'm just like, oh, nothing. She goes, you want to get that Apple Watch for me, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah. So we bought it. We're in the car going home, and she's comparing the Apple Watch, the Apple Watch SE to my Series 4. And she goes, your watch is bigger, right? I'm like, yeah. Trade. So I kept her SE, and she kept my Series 4. I'm like, hey, whatever.
Wait, so you got downgraded?
Yeah, I got downgraded.
Why would you do that?
Well,
Because you wanted the newer watch?
Yeah,
No, I would get the larger thing. Okay, so the watch is already small to begin with.
I
Why
really
not
don't
get
care,
the
to be
biggest
honest,
size possible? That's the same. That's my, well, at least for me, that's my same theory for phones.
I mean,
Because
honestly,
remember they were obsessed with making them smaller and smaller and smaller, and then they were like,
yeah,
okay, let's make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then so with me, I was like, oh hell yeah, because I was I guess what's the word, power user, right? Where I'm like, I'm on my phone all the time, whether I'm just trying to sign up for spam so I could actually use this email thing that they that I just discovered, so I can have emails to go through and like creating busy work for myself, writing notes, playing like stock horrible games, and then they were getting better and better and better. So and then I discovered YouTube. I'm like, oh, what is this? Because someone would send me like a funny clip, or like a mostly it was Family Guy cutaways and stuff like that. And then me where I was like, oh wait, what was that one? Oh, YouTube probably has it. And then and then I remember showing people. I was like, man, this thing is so small. And then I think it was the 5 was a little bit bigger, and then the 6. Then the 6 Plus, where they had the 2 sizes of iPhones for the first time ever, and I was like, oh hell yeah, let me get that. No, it's it's like this much. It was this big, but the screen was this big. You remember, because the bezels, the forehead and the chin, and I was like,
oh my
god, hell yeah! And then just so like with that, I'm like, the phones are already small. Media consumption and games. That was my thing.
Okay, I don't want to make this a thing, but like, people nowadays make a big deal about the iPhone having a notch and it getting away from content and this, that, the other. Did you not live in the era where there was a forehead and a chin?
Yeah, 4:3, right? 4:3 was the aspect ratio forever.
Especially the bars that we had to deal with in the content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see if I can. Hold on, can I even do it? I can't even block out. I can't reach that far to block out the thing just to get a.
Yeah, but it's like, man, you guys don't know how to appreciate tech.
Yeah, ignore it. I don't even see the notch anymore, really.
I don't either. I really don't either. Especially when I'm consuming content and there's the black bars. You barely see it, especially on the newer models. My 12 Pro, I barely see the notch because of the black bars. So I don't understand why people make this such a big deal.
Just something to complain about. I mean, I see why. I see why they do it. Come on.
No, I do. But like, dude,
like the whole I can't customize it. I'm like, why do you need to customize it? It's yours. Is there a device more personal than a cell phone? I don't think so. It's already it's yours, 100% yours. Should put a case on it or rearrange your apps. I don't like. I mean, okay. If for there's people that are complaining just to complain. Sure, like I love complaining, right? Like, come on. But if you're actually for real and like these are issues for you, then I envy you. Why? Because if you've made it so far down your list, okay, I've dealt with this, I've dealt with that, this is all, and you've now arrived again where you're genuinely upset, and now we're at customization on smartphones or specifically Apple products.
Yeah.
Then your life's going pretty good, and I envy you.
Oh yeah.
If that's your next thing where you're gonna focus time and money, effort and energy and headspace, on, then I envy you. And I'm like, wow, this guy has got it, or gal has got it together. They're if they've cleared their laundry list up to this point. Wow, I wish I could just be that efficient.
Exactly. I'm telling you, it's. I don't know, like people, and I've seen people say it on Twitter and stuff. People can never be happy with what they have, I mean, I remember, dude, back then, we didn't know what smartphones were. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we still had it all right. I think, but as time went on, like it's just, I don't know, man. I'm telling you though.
I think people. I mean, like, let's see, because for the longest times, at least I think you and I
you know what else? What else bugs me is the fact that when people think that they're like Android people. I hate to say this, I really do, but some people out there, especially a lot of my friends, you know, say, "Oh, we had this way before you guys did. We had that."
Yeah, it's like what? So
I'm sorry.
Like, what does Android having it have anything to do with me as an Apple person? And you know that I'm an Apple person. What does it have? So what? You want a cookie? I'm out at the moment. I don't have any right now, man. Come back later. If I did have cookies, you're gonna want some milk, I'm imagining. So I wouldn't give you a cookie anyway if I had one, unless I had milk. I'm setting you up for failure, and I wouldn't do that to you because that's where take the high road on. No, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's like so. I want it on iPhone. I want iPhone.
You know what I felt?
My issues with the company, not with you.
Right. Me and my friend were talking about it the other day, and he's like, "Oh, we have so many more features than iPhone does. iPhone's always late to the party," and I'm just looking at him like,
the party starts when Apple walks in.
But Apple just does it right. I'm sorry, Apple does it right
for the most part. Yeah, for the most part, they have a better record that way. Yeah, sure.
Look at cinematic mode on the newer iPhones.
Better than expected. Not all the way there yet, but
have we seen that on any Android? Any of them?
To even that out of the box quality, I think the consensus is no. That's what the consensus is, right? I think a few other people have mentioned that. The plug and play ease of use and then the elegance through the simplicity that is the Apple logo. Apple, yeah, hell yeah.
And people still come at me saying, "Oh, now you can customize your own iPhone, but before you couldn't." I didn't give a crap about.
Yeah, I don't care about that either. I mean, like a jailbroke one, I think once or twice. And then
yeah, exactly.
But because they patch it and then you have to like unpatch it and patch it. It was like with games, like you remember Call of Duty. With Call of Duty, you were able to like get like the little menus that pop up and all that, and then they would update it and patch it. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, I'm done. This back and forth, sword shield. I'm like, okay, that was fun while it lasted, but I'm like, no, it's okay. I mean, to me, the reason I think you'd agree is it's not that big of a deal, so it wasn't worth it for me anymore. I'm like, it's fine. Like, I'll stick to wallpapers or something. Like I have other things that I want to do. It's not I'm
exactly.
Like, yeah, sure. I'll change the wallpaper and all that. Like, sure, that's fine. Or the theme or things like that, and then just keep I'm in another app anyways, right? So I'm not really. How much time do we spend on our home screens? I think.
Yeah.
That's what it was for me. So.
Same here. The only thing, and I'm still saying it, they give us everything and anything, but I haven't seen new ringtones being brought to iPhone in a long time.
Hey, yeah, it's been a while, but no one calls me anyway. Not anyone. Not anyone that's not a
you and I both, buddy.
A robocaller, right? Robocall, and sometimes I do get excited because I'm like, oh, what's this? Because it's like a phone number I don't know, and then I answer hello, and it's like, hello, you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my god, yeah.
Listen,
press 1 to be connected right now. Again, your warranty is very important to us. Blah blah blah.
It's come to a point where. And especially, I don't really want to get into it, but like what really annoys me now is telemarketers, and I hate people. I don't know.
Why?
I still have a landline, and it sucks because the only people that call me is freaking telemarketers, and it's getting to the point where they're calling our cell phones too. I actually, I don't know if you've ever experienced it.
Have they texted you?
Oh yeah.
There's some that text me. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And it's like long time ago, where like I don't know how they get like I'm assuming it was for one of the times where like this credit card or a couple credit card companies, because some of them offer like loans in addition to credit cards or lines of credit, and like that's part of their array of product that they offer. So they would like, hey, are you still interested? Or hey, try out our thing, and then they'll keep sending, and then like. You have to put no or stop, and then the thing because it's like, oh hey, you're like they'll put like today's date. They'll be like your October 10th, payout or what do they call it? Approval. October 10th, new approval for, and it's always some weird number. It'll be like $1,761, October 10th approval, yes or no, text note to stop, blah, 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 come apply. And I'm like, dude, like, oh
yeah. Dude. And you know what really gets me now is you really have to be careful, because I actually got a phone call from my own number once, and another time they used a contact in my phone.
Oh,
and
I've gotten emails like that with someone else's name that was in my contacts, but not a text. I haven't gotten a text like that before. Damn, son.
I actually got a phone call one time from I believe it was like my cousin that I hadn't talked to in a while, and I was so excited because they were calling me, and I'm just like, hey, what's up? And then I hear a friggin' machine, and I'm just like, are you serious right now? And I listen, I come from a Portuguese family, so you swear in front of your parents, you're screwed. And I screamed, are you fucking? And my mom went ballistic on me.
Did you explain to her what happened?
Oh yeah,
because that's some bullshit. First of all,
you know what was even funnier?
That's not cool. Like, come on, now. How is that not shady business practices?
You know what's even funnier though? She got a phone call 5 minutes later, and it said my dad's name on it. So she picked up thinking it was my dad, and it wasn't. I'm like, see, what did I?
See? Did she cuss? She should have.
We Portuguese people have a saying, and I'll say it in English: if you spit it in the air, it's gonna hit you in the face.
Oh, okay.
And let me tell you, it hit her.
Well, that's only if there's wind. And again, even if there's wind, only one of those directions that you're facing out of a potential 360-degree field of options will the scenario, what do they call it? The conditions would be perfect for something that you spit out to get blown in your face. So I'm just saying, I'm a man of science. So,
exactly.
And a rebel, really. So I'll use anything and everything for my point.
Definitely.
To gain some, especially when it comes to the parental thing. So I'm like, you know what? I thought you guys were cool. Like that whole. Didn't you guys like? I get that they like grew up at least the first 5, 10, 15 years in Mexico. But I know they had rock still, because rock was so big, it was everywhere. The whole world was consumed with rock. And you guys are from that, right? Like my parents are, I think they were both born. No, I think it was 63 and 64. So they were 20, and they were here in the States by the time they were really in it. But even before, like with 50s rock, because they were remaking and re-recording popular English rock songs in different languages for that country. So they've been around it. And then my dad being, he used to be in the band, and then he's, we're all DJs now, we used to be, before all of when people were having parties, like we would be, be the DJs for our friends and family and stuff. But like fast forward, I'm like, you guys were that generation. Like you were like, music loud, big hair, big cars, all this stuff. And then with me, it'll be like, middle of the day, and even says like, hey, turn your down. They'll be like knocking on the, on the door, and hey, turn it down. What are you doing? Why is music songs? Like, it's not even loud. And it's like, you guys were the ones that were the original rebels, and now I can't even like just listen to music in my room. And it's like, it's not even. I know. I get, the doors closed, or I don't know. Go do something else. Like, it's too. That's on you. If you can hear my stuff and it's bothering you, again, I envy you. If you've completed everything and then you've landed on bother son.
Listen, I used to go to my friend's house, and this happens still to this day. I used to go to my friend's house, and he would play loud music. He had speakers and everything because he was a DJ as well. And you would hear people, you would hear his parents stomping on the floor, and he already knew that they were pissed that the music was loud. And I'm just like, okay, this is a Friday night at like 8 o'clock. It's not even that late, and you're already getting like, what?
Yeah. Are you done? Are you done with the rest of your things to be upset about? Is that why it's my turn?
Yeah, exactly. Though, exactly.
Then left's pretty good. Your left's going pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly. Oh man. Well, we're approaching an hour and a half. It was great talking to you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. Always.
And hopefully we can get some more time together pretty soon. Either on my channel or your channel.
Yeah, wherever.
Let me know. I mean, I know that like time difference kind of sucks, but
yeah,
I'm sure we'll work it out.
Yeah, because I mean, like say if I want to stream like at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, that's already 12 or 1. For some people on the East Coast, so it's like I'm like, oh man. So
dude, by the way, I don't know how you pulled it off having a 6-hour stream the other day.
Having guests on, they're all the man. They're so when you get so when you get the right company and you got the right company, the right people, the conversation just flows, man. It goes.
Especially when you have and I've said this before, especially when you have people like Michael Pepper in the chat.
Yeah, for sure. If anything, sometimes too much Michael Pepper. Too much. Throw a joke in there.
I'll edit this part out.
Not a pun. A good one, Michael Pepper, calling you out. Well, I mean, sometimes even like depending on the subject matter or the topic, sometimes even I'm listening because I'm like, oh, I'm learning something. But other times I'm trying to like, your mom or something. It's like that's to break it up because I don't know. If people were listening, and then just by chance, I think shout out to Tommy Bernard podcast. He like when Michael would be done talking, he would comment and he'd be like, "Oh yeah," and like respond to him and like I agree. I'm like, "Oh, you're actually you're into this? Okay, yeah." I'll let him talk some more. I'll let him talk. I'm like, exactly. When it's interesting, it's interesting.
I honestly like I mean I don't have too many viewers when I'm live, but like when I do, that's when I keep going because honestly.
It's more fun when they interact.
Yeah, and especially that, especially when they interact. But I feel like, and I'm gonna have to see, one more time or 2 more times going live in the afternoon versus the morning. I feel like, I'll have more people to interact with in the afternoon. It's just so much better when you interact with people.
What's your time zone again?
East Coast.
Okay, so right now. Okay.
So right now it is
4 o'clock.
4:18. Right? Yeah. It's actually dinner time. My dad, before the stream, was like, "You want me to make dinner?" I'm like, "It's too early," but now I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I was answering. I don't know if you saw. I was answering a iMessage over here because iMessage is awesome on the iPad. And
hell yeah!
Hey, my parents are like, "Hey, you want Jack in the Box? You want something from Jack in the Box?" I'm like, "Oh, hell yeah! I want Jack in the Box breakfast burrito with extra salsa." And hash browns and either orange juice or a sweet tea on the side because over here it's barely 1. It's only been not morning or not breakfast for an hour, hour 20 minutes. So I'm like, okay, let's squeeze in some of that all day breakfast goodness that shout out to Jack in the Box that they always provide at any time. I'm like, oh yeah.
Damn, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Yeah, but we gotta communicate and get together on stream more.
Always, man. Always. Yeah. Anytime, man. Anytime. Let me know. I'll let you know and you let me know. I think I've sent you the link a few times, or at least I message you to say, like, hey, do you want the link?
Yeah, man. Like you've caught me at times where I'm just like, oh man. Yeah. I wish. I honestly like that day that I went on with you guys on your channel. I was half in the back still. I had like half a cup of coffee, because the other half went on the floor. Yeah, that was bad.
Oh,
dude,
okay?
I was so mad.
Are you okay?
So mad. Huh?
You drink your coffee hot, huh?
Oh yeah.
Or no?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So are you okay? Did you get burned?
Oh no. It went all on the floor, thank God. But I'm just like, damn, really?
See, that's one of the reasons that's one of the benefits that I don't like hot coffee. I'll drink it, but if I have a choice, I'm to throw ice or get already chilled water and then start my put my scoops of my instant Nescafe cinnamon coffee in there and then get a nice creamer going and get that nice iced coffee in the morning.
Yeah, so, yeah.
At least if there's an accident, I don't get burned.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
No, man, but I'm just like, great. This day is gonna go to freaking heck. But luckily, it was a good day, and I mean, I had a lot of fun with you guys on the stream and everything.
Sweet. Yeah, that's all we want.
If you ever have a stream like that, and I'm up, I'll definitely hop on, bro.
They're all like that. All of my streams are like. At least I like to think so. They're all like we can have one topic, but how long can 2-3 people actually talk about any one thing? Even Apple. Yeah, there's 10 minutes maybe in there, 10-15 minutes of discussion, and it's like. Then what else do you guys want to talk about? Or so I like to think all my streams are nice. Anything goes, no rules. There's no rules on my
sometimes I'll be live for like 45 minutes, and today I think it's one of my longest streams in a long time. So
yeah, it was dying out. Yeah, because people
Yeah.
in the chat don't say anything. You chat
Yeah,
because lurkers.
like right now, we have 2 lurkers.
Yeah,
Like,
what's going on? What's going on in here?
Wake up, people.
You had Barry in here. I didn't even see him.
Yeah, I got to talk to him because I want to have
Miles
him
was
on
here.
too.
Yeah, I saw Connor. I got the tail end of Connor, but it was sounding like he was having some connection issues, so that sucks.
Yeah. So hopefully I can get these people back on pretty soon. That'll be awesome. Especially Barry. Barry is really nice. And his videos, Barry, shout out to you, man, because you've been making videos.
He's killing it, I hear.
Wow.
I've seen the thumbnail. I'm subscribed to him, but I haven't clicked on one recently, but I do see the even the thumbnails. I'm like, ooh, I want to click on that, but I already had like my other subscriptions where I'm like, oh no, that's right. I dedicated time to watch, so I'm trying not to get distracted, but Barry's tempting me.
Yeah.
Barry's tempting me. Check out my valuable time.
Bro, hang on.
I was gonna say, no problem. I was gonna say, I Cave Dave showed up yesterday too, for a bit.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. That's awesome, dude. That's the thing. Like, and I'm trying to get these bigger creators to notice me, and it's so hard.
Well, you had Serenbite. That's I Cave Dave's like right hand man.
Yeah, that is true. That is
because
true.
They're both. I'm at my guess, and hey, call me racist or not, but I think because they're fellow subjects of Her Majesty, so I think there's a little bit of some prioritizing and preferential treatment to each other, not just being tubers, but being tech tubers and being royal tech tubers.
Yeah,
so, I don't know. That's kind of fishy. Those guys. I think they're going to do a podcast together.
Oh, probably.
They did a pilot. I have to go. Maybe I'll check that out after we sign off. The 941 podcast.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's a good name, right?
Yeah.
941. You get that? Do you get the reference?
No.
Almost every iPhone ever in any marketing will have the time be 941. I don't know what. I have to look into why. I forgot the reasoning for it, but they chose that as their name. 941 podcast. I'm like, ooh, that's a good name.
Ooh, that's awesome. Yo, stick around. I want to talk to you after the live stream ends.
Okay, sure.
All right, guys. We're going to end the live stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, guys.
Later, peeps.
Thank you to my guest, Connor, and the famous Mark Sequence for coming on, man. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. Have a great day, guys, and have an awesome week.